All right. Yesterday on Twitter, Suicide Squad writer and director David Ayer posted this photo of Jared Leto, who plays the Joker in the new DC cinematic universe. Some of you will recognize that Leto is recreating the infamous The Killing Joke cover pose. In the blurry image, you can see Leto's hair is colored green, with much shorter haircut than Heath Ledger's haircut in the original version. Dennis, what do you think about this image of Leto as the Joker?
Well, I mean, it's a blurry image, as you can see. We can see, he has shorter hair. It's colored green, so it looks more like the classic look of the Joker that we're used to from the comic books, and not Heath Ledger's with the long hair. I'm more interested in what it implies in terms of, okay, if this is a reference to The Killing Joke and that Joker, is that the type of tone that they want for the Joker in the new DC cinematic universe? Because if you guys have read The Killing Joke, that Joker is even more diabolical and crazy than the one that we saw Heath Ledger do. I mean, he does kind of some unspeakable things in that story. So is David Ayer saying that's the type of Joker that we're going to get? And I'm not sure. Is this just homage, or is he really indicating something? Christian, what do you think?
I think that it's not an homage, because I think that it's definitely respect, because this is one of the most popular comic angles of all time when it comes to the Joker. And didn't Nolan take bits and pieces for Heath Ledger for that one? I mean, I know it would not all, to the extreme, but I think that this is going to be that Joker on steroids. I think that you have to, and even there was a clip going around of Jared Leto singing on stage, and he dropped into this kind of what we think might be the Joker voice, and really diabolical, and said some kind of crazy stuff. And it's like, oh, is that like a little tidbit? So they're dropping these tidbits. I dig it. I like the fact that they did this. That even with what Snyder has done so far with Batman v Superman, referencing back to the Miller comics and all of that. It seems like they really want to give the fans what the fans really enjoyed about the original series.
Alicia?
Well, I think it's really clever, because when that photo came out of Suicide Squad table read, everyone was saying, where is Jared? Where is Jared? And then some people were like, oh, he must be taking the photo. And so I think that this was just a really funny joke for them, pun intended, to do this, to say, well, he's actually doing the Joker, and the Joker was the one taking the photo of everyone doing the table read. I think Jared's been busy doing his music and stuff at the moment, and that he'll come in a bit later. But I know he's been doing a lot of research into all the different Jokers from all the comic books. So it'll be interesting to see which one they end up with. But he can pull off any hair, that guy.
Yeah.
Even green.
And we still don't know what role Joker plays in the Suicide Squad. We don't know. I mean, hopefully I won't buy him as a team member. He has to be some sort of antagonist where they have to hunt him down. Kind of like, I don't know if you saw that one animated movie, Batman Attack on Arkham. You haven't seen it, where he's kind of the main villain, and the Suicide Squad have to kind of do something to take him down. And I'm thinking maybe that's what's going to happen in this
Someone's
movie.
going to tie in with Harley Quinn too.
Yeah.
I mean, one would assume, because I want to see those two at the very end. Even if she's working for the team, I want to see her just leave with him. I think that'll be a lot of fun to watch.
I think the big question for me, though, is how dark are they going to go with the Joker? Because the one in The Killing Joke is really dark. What he does, people who have read it, it's he paralyzes Barbara Gordon, who's Batgirl. He screws with Commissioner Gordon's mind. Like, he does a lot of really heinous stuff that even we've never seen before on a movie or television.
Heath Ledger's Joker was pretty heinous.
Compared to The Killing Joke?
No, not compared to The Killing, but he was still pretty dark. But I agree with you. The Killing Joke is the darkest.
Yes.
But we have seen a dark Joker, but to take it even, that's why I said on steroids, because David Ayer can get dark. So I think we will see that. And the biggest fear I have is that we're just going to do what a lot of studios do, is they're not all bad guys. This time around, they're good. The Maleficent thing. It's like, no, make them bad. And if they have to go on a mission because, like Usual Suspects, the Usual Suspects were all not good dudes. They had to do a deed together and get it done. That's what these should do.
Yeah, it's a tricky thing, because you want to be able to follow the characters and you have to like them in some respect. But I hope they go dark.